Testing.
Keep your weapon at the ready. You never know what's around the corner.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. So I am still coming through the microphone. I'm still trying to fix my audio through the game using the chat link cable. Let's turn this off. We can mute this. Mute. There we go. Still trying to figure out how this works. Audio's coming through my headset. Am I coming in with an echo at all? No, no echo. That's good. Alright, so audio's good. Let's see. The Hyakunin Iki is back. Wait, did I partake in this event before? Wasn't this like a... What does it say new? I've already completed these. Yeah, the Hyakunin Iki event. Have I done that before? I'm pretty sure I did a domain to get the little paper dude that's flying around me right now. Unless it's a different event. Oh well. We'll worry about that later. We'll just go and do the... We'll do the Archon quest. Hey, is it possible if I can join? I mean, I haven't played in a long time, but still. Smokey? You played, Genshin Impact?
Recently,
hey, Sanishi.
Sanishi
says that's cool. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, coming by to watch. Good morning. It's Saturday. I don't have any,
Indeed,
overtime today.
as ever.
So, right after this stream, we're gonna go into Arma 3 and complete the Contact DLC. And we'll be able to play other DLCs that I bought. Or maybe go into multiplayer with Mykal. Mykal's not gonna be able to... you guys are not gonna be able to hear or talk to Mykal. Because, or... you'll not be able to hear Mykal because it doesn't have a mic. We plan to stream Phasmophobia tomorrow at 9 p.m. So hope you guys would stay in tune for that. It's gonna be a really busy day for me though. Hopefully I could make it at 9 p.m. Me and Mykal agreed to 9 p.m. that we stream Phasmophobia. And I'm gonna be streaming that. As the only character I got is the Great Sword Maid. Oh, Noelle. Okay. Hey Blue, how are you? Hey Kalei, welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. How about you? Yeah, I'm reading through the comments,
Well, let me
and I'm
go
able
over
to
it
see
briefly.
your
Our
comment
client for this
and
job is the
you know
Yashiro Commission.
give you
Apparently,
a shout
Rift
out.
towns are
I
attacking
didn't do it
the roots of the
last
sacred
time when I
sakura
streamed.
nearby Mount Yogo in
I
great numbers.
felt kind of guilty for that.
On Narukami Island?
Yes.
Nice, that's good.
We are not sure where exactly
I hope
this
everyone's doing
creature's
alright
coming
this
from.
Saturday
But
morning.
this time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target. The sacred
I'm probably gonna
sakura
have to
is of
eat
tremendous
something
importance
after
to
the stream
Inazuma.
real quick and
I
then
trust you are
launch
aware of this
Armor
already?
3 soon afterwards. Because I'm kind of peckish after taking a small nap. Sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance in Inazuma. Trust you are aware of this. Yes.
Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the Sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Town's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them. Their main priority is to
Kalei
protect
says
the
it's okay,
civilian
it's okay.
population. So they
We
are
moved out
actively
yesterday.
looking
Was
to
really
cooperate
busy
with
with
all
unpacking.
other
You did
available
mention that.
forces to eliminate the monsters.
In
The
the
Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission
in the
with
general
their work.
chat Discord
But so far,
server
combined
when we moved
efforts
into
to
the new
combat the Rift
place.
Towns has failed to substantially
It's
ameliorate
great. How
the
are you liking the
situation.
new place? Time to make some whelps yelp. I'll send these pooches packing. Just combat the Rift Hounds has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation. Time to make some whelps yelp. I like that one. Pooches packing, kind of basic. Let's try time to make some whelps yelp.
You have our deepest gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Town appearances have been recently reported. I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abaca.
It's nice, tranquil, but I guess it's a little too quiet, says Kalei. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little too quiet. I know in all my days, I've moved up from Georgia to the state that I'm at, Indiana, and I've always heard, you know, trains within my vicinity, within the places I live. So, you know, I was wishing I'd have a tranquil place to sleep. Yeah, I've always lived near train tracks. And I hope I could actually find a house that's not near any kind of train tracks or near an airfield, airport. I mean, I could like sleep through tornado, a hurricane, stuff like that, but a trains give me troubles.
You're attacking the Sacred Sakura! Stop them!
I will have order.
I did see your comment, Smuggy. Can I join you at some point? Yeah, that'll be perfect. Do you have her built? Do you have Noelle built?
This is order.
Smokey.
Everyone on me. Solidify. Who wants some of this? Bam!
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryu Commission needed help! Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
Yeah, freaking Ito's still overpowered.
Torn to oblivion!
Well, well.
Shogun?
Quietness makes it a little scary at night,
Also be
says Kalei. Hey, Junior, at some point I'll be a healer, says Smokey. Yeah, probably not today. I'm trying to focus on Archon quest, but tomorrow morning, Sunday morning when I stream Genshin again, I'm gonna be farming for some stuff. So yeah, you can join. You can join tomorrow. But today, I've been trying to get the Archon quest out of the way so I can unlock the boss fight, which gives me a domain to fight this lady right here, and her to fight her puppet. Which will drop materials that I'll need for Mykal because I have Mykal in my repertoire in a bunch of other people.
It's you two.
You act like you. It's you two. You know we were here. Don't act like you just stumbled across us.
It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Yeah, what a way for you to, like, jump in out of the blue. Nice to see you walking around Inazuma, exploring things. Hopefully you're gonna get him on the first day, says Kolei, talking about Ayato. By the way, I saved 5,000 plus premium gems for Ayato so far. Nice! That's good, Kolei.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
What brings you out here this time?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took
Yeah,
a
for
walk
all
around
those
Inazuma
for all the
together,
people who
I
want to
witnessed the way the
pull
world is today.
and get Ayato,
was finally
Ayato,
able to
I was about to say
comprehend some
Ayako,
things that I had
Ayato,
never understood in the past.
Kamisato, Ayaka's older brother, and head of the Kamisato clan. He also loves boba tea, as far as I'm concerned, or at least what I heard about him. I've seen his reveal, his moves, and it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. His playstyle is he does AoE damage with his ult,
Since then,
which is pretty
every
cool.
time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking,
And then he has a
I find
really
myself having the urge
unique
to spend some time in the
he has a
outside
really
world.
unique playstyle,
Makes sense. You
and
must be
he will
super
definitely
bored
work
being
with
stuck in there all the time.
Ayaka for sure.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself.
Oh, okay.
Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia.
I don't know.
The
I'll
most
think about
serious of
it.
these being the attack on
We'll
the sacred
probably
sakura
save
by
up primo
numerous
gems till probably
I considered this matter
last
worthy
3
of my
days of the
attention,
banner,
pursued
and
them.
we'll pull.
and they led me here,
But we'll
where
see.
I happened to run into you.
I hope I don't get sick. I've been having only like 3 hours of sleep in the past few days because of grinding for that stupid battle pass for Fortnite. Jesus, you guys can hear it in my voice. It's really, I sound exhausted, which I am. Are exhausted. But the commissions and adventures can deal with monsters. It doesn't seem like a matter needing the Archon's attention. No, it definitely needs the Archon's attention and help. I'd rather have a leader than a boss. I respect a leader who helps the people that he's leading, than a boss and just ordering well, he or she calls them the lackeys. Treat them
If
like
the Shogun, rather than I, were to discover them,
less than
yes,
human.
perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
I wonder if I should pull for Ayaka after Ayato, or if I should try for the weapon.
Precisely.
It all depends
According to the rules
on
I designed for her,
how well you pull.
matters of this nature are to be
On, you know,
delegated to the
Genshin
Tri-Commission.
Impact is gacha. It's a
Rift
gacha
hounds
game.
attacking the sacred Sakura.
You need all the luck that you can get.
It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
Hmm?
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
Maybe the reason why is because you've been nabbing everybody's vision, and because, you know, people lose their ability to protect the people, they're getting, you know, overrun by all these monsters roaming about and making things hard for everybody. That was a really dumb idea, actually. All to preserve eternity. To preserve themselves, but not the people. The people are struggling. People need help to defeat these monsters. I don't know. I don't know how long the Raiden Shogun A has kept the Vision Hunt decree. How long that's been going around.
The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
500 years ago, Conria. Yeah, Conria was also under attack. Is the Traveler's homeland.
So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an
Hey, she has a mole on her
warranted in this case.
right cheek.
Guess you can't argue with that.
There's
Since we are
a
both here for the
facial
same reason,
blemish.
let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Every time I look at the Raiden Shogun, I always see, what's her name? What's her face? From that one, My Dog and Me or something like that?
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace.
Inoboku.
Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it? Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monsters,
The anime Ino
we should
X
ask her to
Boku.
tell us more about Conria. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, how's your... Have you been working on your Ita, by the way, Kole? What am I looking for? Look for the marks left behind. Oh. What the heck? Who spilled blueberry jam? Who spilled blueberry jam and started crawling all over the place? Actually, the real question is, who smeared blueberry jam all over themselves and started, you know, climbing on stuff? Just slithering on the ground. Oh, it's passed through here? Look for the marks left behind. There's some right there. I see them.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious.
I wonder if I should pull for
Yashiro
Ayaka
Commission
after
will be able
Aito,
to
or if I
nurse
should
the root
try for the
system back
weapon.
to
Better
health.
than the event Ito. for sure. I don't know why they gave such a poorly built Ito for the event. Poorly built Ito? You're talking about Hyakunin Iki, right?
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh?
I wish I could manage a crit damage circle so that I can use White Blind on him. And play. Answer is yes. To my question. How terrible. People are dying.
Dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on
And we've
our
seen
journey.
ghosts everywhere in Surumi Island.
Why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I sound like Yoda. Inamura. Hello?
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Oh, we talking to ghosts now.
What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them.
What monsters are we talking about? Monsters from Monsters Inc?
Inazuma until our dying breath.
They went back to using screams to make energy? What monsters? Yeah, exactly. What monsters?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path.
I thought you were playing Fortnite, says Boyd. Not today. I've finally made it to 200 on the battle pass. I got all the extra bonus rewards. The only thing I need to
Look, get out of here. Now.
the only thing I
There's
need
no
to
time left. The Almighty Shogun is gone.
grind
So
for
Kitsune
is the
Saigo.
feathers
There is no one left
to unlock
rely
all
on
of
but
the
ourselves.
masks for Haven.
I don't know how long we can
I'm
hold
currently
out.
at 19
But if we
out
abandon our
of
hope,
25,
we've
and I'm
got
really
nothing left at
close.
all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
So is it true that we're getting a new element? Well, not a new, well, new element, I guess. There's gonna be light damage, which is Kain's leaves, or Dan's leaves power using light to disperse darkness or something.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Hey, yeah, it's J Gaming. Error 404.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I changed my name
Shogun.
again at Error 404. Nice.
Look around
I
you.
like it.
The
It's
grass
a
grows
good
green
nod
and
to
lush, and a
a
soft breeze blows. This is
Inazuma
Inazuma
computer
at peace,
software
as you will
gore.
no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
Yeah, I'm done with the battle pass. I just need to grind for.
How?
I just need to open chests
Just
to
moments ago, they were
get
everywhere.
feathers
I saw
to
the
unlock
comrades
all of
shreds with my own
Haven's
eyes.
masks before
Hey,
the
calm
battle
down.
pass is
Everything's
complete,
fine
like
now.
is done. I think it ends tonight though, right?
I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma.
I think it's good that I took my nap because then I'm gonna be up for a long time.
In the
I'm gonna be
Almighty
up for a bit.
Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us.
After the Arma stream, I'm gonna get on Fortnite
Thank
just
you,
off stream
Your
and
Excellency.
try to open
you,
as
thank
many
you.
boxes as I can.
What's wrong with him?
Is he disappearing? He's being cleansed. He's being something like that. He's gone.
He's gone.
Yep. What she said.
Can't even begin to understand what that was
I
all about.
wonder if something's wrong with Diane. He seemed to be in a lot of pain in a 2.6 trailer, but Diane is so hot,
If
says
I am
Kalei.
not mistaken, what we just saw was a
He's a pretty
samurai's
cool dude.
memory that was buried in the land.
I kind of noticed the people
sacred sakura can
who
absorb and purify
the people
filth
who
in the
come
lands.
from Conria,
After
the
the
Traveler,
Red Hounds attacked,
Lumine,
Some of this
Dance
filth
Leaf,
leaked out through the cracks
and I
in the
think
trunk and formed a physical
Albedo.
entity. An entity filled with strong
They all
filth
have
would be
blonde
highly
hair.
aggressive. But when
So any
purified,
other characters that come out in the future with blonde hair would probably
purified
have
filth quickly dissipates
a
and will be absorbed by the
connection
ley lines
to
shortly afterwards.
the Traveler
In other words,
and Conria.
it cannot exist for too long.
The same thing happened to Dusky Ming. I forgot unpurified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, cannot exist for. Same thing happened to Dusky Ming. I forgot who Dusky Ming is.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at
But
this
Kaya doesn't
moment?
have blonde hair.
Yes.
Kaya's
that
from
soldier was one of the
Conria?
many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice.
I didn't know that. That's
What
news
you
to
were
me.
describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
You mentioned that Kitsune Saigu was absent.
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others
Come from the now fallen kingdom of Conria.
Others came from the now fallen kingdom of Conria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern.
That's what we know so
I
far.
felt that I had to step in before it was too late.
Well, I mean, like the
Otherwise, it would
majority of the
spread to all
people
of Tevat.
that we know that are
My
related to Conria have
Kitsune Saiku
blonde
assured
hair.
me that I had nothing to worry
Aya
about.
probably had blonde
She
hair,
would
but
shoulder the
decided
responsibility
to
of protecting
change
Inazuma
his
and
or
mobilize all
dye his hair
forces at her
blue.
disposal to combat the threat.
Was it blue or
I could
black?
tell that, although
I think it's
neither of us
blue.
acknowledged it, we both
Because
knew
he's a
that
rebel.
The road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
I'm not sure though. I forgot his lore.
Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Conria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma.
Could be maybe dark blue.
In the end,
I think it's dark blue. Kind of
Kitsune
like
Saigo
the blue that
sacrificed her life
the Raiden
to
Shogun
protect
has.
the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Yeah, me too. I'm happy that we will meet Dan again after so long, says Clay. I know, it really has, actually, it was a Traveler, Ayaka, and Ayato in their, in the 2.6 trailer. They mentioned that we haven't seen Dance Leaf in a really long time. The last time we saw Dance Leaf was when we saw our sister, Lumine, or the Traveler, depending on who you have as the main, as the MC. We see our sibling with the Abyss Mage, or what was the name of that? It's not an Abyss Mage. It's a Abyss something or other. It's way more intelligent than the Abyss Mages that we usually find outside of well, inside and outside of domains. Is this the loss that Yamiko mentioned? Yeah, her sister. Her twin sister? I is called Baal, but her sister is named Beelzebub, right?
Yes.
The Abyss
All
Lector,
this
there we go,
time,
Abyss Herald,
I
or
couldn't
Abyss
bring
Lector.
myself to face the pain of that loss.
That one was,
my
I
martial
think that was
might was in
Abyss
vain.
Lector.
Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I could not conquer my soul. 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 I could not conquer my I was helpless against the ravages of time.
I don't
Powerless
entirely
to
know
keep the
which.
ones I cherished alive.
Let's see. Abyss Lecter.
But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
Oh, Lectors resemble Abyss Heralds. Heralds are above Lectors. Lectors are below Heralds. Heralds are the commander. Lectors are basically like the police. They use they follow the Herald's orders, and they use the elements to help them suppress, enemies and such. Alright, after the clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever. So you're no longer stuck in the past.
When I traveled around Inazuma with you,
Hey, Roxanne,
I
Jake,
caught a
Zafra,
glimpse of how the
40.
nation has
Is that
progressed
Jake?
over the centuries.
Jake Gaming.
A glimpse
He just
of
changed his name.
human potential.
He just changed his name again.
Everything far
Welcome back.
exceeded my expectations.
Roxanne, Jake,
Moving
Zafra,
forward
404. That's a
inevitably
long.
invites further
That's a
loss,
mouthful.
but also
We'll just call you
new
Jake.
encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then
You
gave
gotta.
their lives fighting for
You
a
gotta settle
future.
with the name somehow.
But
Jake Gaming
perhaps
0725 seems kind
the
of
future
simple
they were hoping
and
for is not the eternity that I once
something
strove
that
for.
I'd probably settle down with. Something simple. There's a reason why I told you guys before in my Genshin streams a long time ago. The reason the origins of the Blue Oni Gaming, the name of my channel, Blue Oni Gaming, came about. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future, but perhaps this future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for. That's what being human is about. It's all about
As Inazuma's
change.
God, it is high time I honored their wishes.
By the way, Blue, I need to go now.
Warriors of
Got
the
some more
past,
to unpack
you
and
spilled your
organize.
blood
It's
on this
nice being
land.
here. See you later, says
Your
Calais.
noble
Alright.
souls now rest in this
Be
earth.
safe. Don't break
I
anything.
will never
Don't get
forget
yourself
you
cut or anything.
and
Be
all
safe
that you
when
did
you're
for
unpacking your
Inazuma.
stuff.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
And I hope that you guys settle a lot more with the place. Gonna get more acquainted with the place, your new place. Congrats, by the way, in moving to a new house in a new area. It's good that it's peaceful. You're able to afford a place where it's peaceful. It's pretty good. I'll see you on next stream, maybe. I was taking all this pretty hard. Yep.
Come on.
That's
Let's
my
keep
real name, says
investigating the
Jake.
damage to the sacred Sakura.
The Roxanne Jake Zafra is my real name. Oh, that's a nice name. I've never heard of a Roxanne though. Roxanne's is pretty cool.
Can't catch me.
And I'm almost dead. If I were to happen into a boss, I'm probably not gonna make it. Especially, oh god, more of these wolves? Crap. No. We are going to heal up a bit. I will be right back. Need to heal up a bit. Goro does burst healing. It doesn't heal enough. I'm gonna go back here. Oh. Nice. I just need to find some areas in Fortnite that have a high yield of what do you call boxes?
As expected, there are a load of rift hounds here too.
Leave them to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She uses the... Oh god. I need healing.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Booba sword. Activate. There we go. Nice. Arataki Ito is my favorite character in the Genshin Impact. So was mine, dude. He's my strongest character so far. He's my first crowned character. Are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
You were having a migraine headache?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I
Alright.
must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun!
Yep.
The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
And more ghosts. The ghosts are leaking out of the... Oh my goodness, it's an old man.
Furuyama? Is that you?
It seems like this Archon quest, we're diving into her memories. Like a deep dive memory
Shogun,
kind of thing.
What brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue.
I'm guessing he was collateral damage in this trying time back then in the past, and he didn't make it.
Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Well, I mean, if you lose your sight, all your other heights, all your other senses are heightened. So his nose and his ears are probably heightened enough to be able to hear a pinfall and appraise good tea.
Your
Or bad
Excellency,
tea.
you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me. It sounds like the almighty Shogun has brought a guest.
Yeah, a guest from the past as well.
I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation.
I'd like to serve you, but I'm dead.
Sit and rest.
I meant to say that in a kind way, like a joking way. That's not a joking way.
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
Aside from Arataki Ito, who's your favorite female character? Let's go along with what he says. Oh, I want to learn more about the past.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
Pitch black, huh? Trying to rub some salt in his wounds? It's always been pitch black with him. He's blind, Paimon. Come on now. A little more sensitive.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So I decided to stay.
Wait,
And
why
now
was
the
that
almighty
pointless?
Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away.
Okay.
Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on, and the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets.
Dang. Furuyama just said, you know, take me. He's an accomplished man, I have a feeling. Not have so many regrets at this point.
The almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart. A true dreamer.
What's her name? Mika would probably agree with Mr. Furuyama here. I mean, as her familiar?
One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
One thing she always says is good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time, and so people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end. So why did you bring about the what was the point of the Vision Hunt decree? You've made the lives of people who use the visions really painful. They didn't have a chance to enjoy their life. Some of them just, you know, went crazy, and they didn't have the ambition to. They lost their ambition. That's the visions was their passport, was their way of protecting people. But how are they gonna protect your people in your stead when you take it away from them? And that's their life. That's a whole life. That's a whole lives that you just took away. How are you going to? What are you gonna say about that? That's the one thing that I want to understand. What brought about the Vision Hunt decree? Yeah, that does not sound like A at all.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful things in life, and have no reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago.
Mr. Furuyama. What a kidder, huh? He's a kidder. I like Mr. Furuyama. Oh, dude, too bad he passed away. Didn't get to make it. A cool dude, I like him. I've only met him, but yeah. I like what he stands for.
Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh?
Best to preserve the memories while you have them, right? What he's trying to say.
Goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
We know where to find a tea set. There's a knick-knack store in the city.
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war
He's
raging outside.
kind of stuck in a limbo. He's stuck in the past, but he's stuck in the present too, with his state, his ghostly state. There's a time-space continuum that is going through limbo right now.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Depends on your view, Mr. Furiyama. I think it's a final stroke of good fortune.
Where should we go to find a tea set?
In the city. Paimon.
Having a cup of tea isn't exact.
Shoot.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
Oh, right. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, there's a novelty, novelty. Play on words. We'll just fast travel there. Good pun. There's a novelty store that sells those kind of things, tea sets. And other wares. Let's see. Oh, wrong direction. Hey, Shinichi, nice Geo team. Appreciate. Thank you. Yeah, I built. So far, my Geo team has been the only team that I have that's built. The next the next team that I want to build is the Pyro. I have one good artifact for Hu Tao. A few streams ago, I got lucky with getting crit damage and crit rate on the piece. It was a good Hu Tao piece. Yeah, I love the fire element, but the Geo element is my strongest team. My team currently is the strongest, damage wise. Hey, Spongy. Hola. Hi. How are you? I'm doing good. What about you, Spongy? You doing alright this morning? Saturday morning.
How might I be of
Also, I'm gonna
assistance,
move
Your
to this account
Excellency?
for now. Okay.
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh,
Thanks for stopping by.
Sure.
Or coming by.
I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, Almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
All right, dude. Chill out. Just chill out, dude. Take a breather. Do one thing at a time.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see
This is
Commissioner
going
Kamisato.
crazy.
Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot
I
of
think
questions.
I'm alright. I'm just tired. Alright. What about you? I'm doing alright right now. I just woke up from my nap and I did say I was gonna stream at 1 a.m., but I fell asleep. Because I was, you know, exhausted. I only had like 4 hours of sleep in the past 3 or 4 days since I was grinding for the Fortnite Battle Pass stuff. It's supposed to end sometime tonight. So, after this stream, the Arma stream, I'm gonna go into Fortnite and try to acquire all the feathers that I need to get the full set before the Battle Pass ends. Was it really you that the Team Master used to serve?
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I think Mr. Furuyama might be talking about his sister. Or her sister. Billsbub, the one that she lost hundreds of years ago.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea
Raiden
for
Makoto.
was the
Makoto.
former Electro Archon, who was also
Billsbub.
my sister, Raiden Makoto. He may well have had an inkling about there being 2 Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You and
Yeah, that
Makoto
was-
had pretty different views, huh?
Yeah, the polar opposites actually. He's more of a shut-in. She's more of like an extrovert. She's an introvert. The A Shogun is an introvert. The Koto Shogun, the real Electro Archon, was an extrovert.
Indeed,
Again, at her
indeed.
views.
It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living
Yeah.
beings.
Ambitions.
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
It's your time to change.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath
Time
the
to pick up your
surface.
sister's views.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did.
Yep.
In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition.
Ambition. A dream. A dream is like an idea. Ambition is the action to make that idea ideal. Make it solid. Make it a solid thing. To make it true.
An ambition is a
A's
yearning for
personality is so
something
calm and
material
nice. I
or a
personally like A
concrete
more.
outcome.
I don't know. I want to meet her
It will be replaced by a
sister.
new ambition in due course.
Her twin sister.
Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans.
I have a feeling like
constantly
her
generate new ambitions
twin
in the first
sister
place.
is probably a lot
It is
more
something
energetic.
innate,
and
rooted in
more-
instinct.
Yeah, no, just
In
more
other words,
energetic and
It is
energetic in
something
general.
Eternal.
The A that we have right now is the moody, the one who's always pondering things, who's really serious, and then I'm guessing her sister would be the polar opposite of that and be the happy, free-spirited, kind of like Venti kind of spirit. And it's kind of sad that that part of her was lost. There was an imbalance.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
Energetic and hyper people are awesome. You described yourself.
Concerned about outcomes.
You completely described yourself, Spongy. You're so energetic and you're hyper. You hype people up. You always engage people when you're in the streams, and you know that's the reason why I kind of value I value you as a friend, and as a moderator when I stream, not just on my streams but in Amy's and Mykal's streams. You always, you know, light up the place, try to engage people.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one.
You indeed are, Spongy. And if you think, of it any other way, it's not true.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better
If you're starting to doubt yourself,
you have already witnessed my previous views.
Just remember that we think of you different than what you think of yourself. And you're feeling down and you don't feel like yourself.
Have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful.
Nah, it's okay.
Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Where's the man of the house? Where's Ayato? I wanted to see Ayato, man. I thought we would be able to see a glimpse of Ayato in this Archon quest. But I guess not. Darn. She is pretty chill, honestly. She is. All those years of training has paid off. She's so... she's pretty chill. I have a feeling that her sister probably harnesses the, well, okay, that wouldn't make any sense. The Electro, Archon wouldn't be sporting the cryo... the cryo, element. Unless, of course, she knows how to use both elements, Electro and Cryo. Where'd he go?
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long, as was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
Or play Xiao with Toma.
So we won't get to drink his
Oh, you
tea?
like Toma now?
We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
We can make our own tea. That'll probably make you feel better.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea.
No, let us do it. We've briefly become an apprentice, picked up an apprenticeship as a barista who can make a pot of tea for me. I don't want you burning anything. Sit down, relax, and we'll make you a pot of tea.
I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
I've heard I've heard when A goes into the kitchen, she
My
burns
tea is ready.
everything.
Please give it a try.
But she tries.
So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
It's just the memories flooding back in.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro
Is that the
Commission,
right way to
I kept
pronounce
the conversation
Makoto?
reasonably
Makoto?
lighthearted.
Some people have been pronouncing it
But now,
Makoto. Is that the right
I'd
pronunciation,
like to broach
Spongy?
a heavier topic,
Makoto.
if I
The
may.
way A is pronouncing it.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me.
Okay, so we're getting some lore about Conria. Well, why would she go to Conria? What was the purpose of her going to Conria? Was it to ask for aid or okay, that seems like a stupid idea, considering Conria is a place where no gods control it. I don't know. The Archon asking a nation of ruled by humans for help,
Unlike
but
me,
then getting
Makoto was no martial artist.
oh yeah,
Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead.
yeah. A was the one that was training the most, and I'm guessing that she's the one that goes out and does things outside. Makoto is like the brains of the two. A here, A Shogun, is the brawn.
But this time, the circumstances were so grave that
Paimon's so
Makoto
cute.
had no choice but
It's
to leave
annoying
me
but
behind.
cute.
Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening...
Makoto's already gone.
Yes. It was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions.
So basically, she's opening up past wounds.
Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me?
I'm just seeing her her sensitive side now. She's usually cool, chill, but you know, she's fallen apart.
It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
Appeared?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial, They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it, and yet its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree appear.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
It seems like you've done a lot of thinking about this already.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Have you seen my sister before? Looks like me, but, female version?
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family.
Finally, we get to talk about our sister to the Electro Archon. Finally able to grant an audience and actually talk to her about her sister for the first time in a long time.
You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
Oh god. I hope our sister wasn't the one that offed her.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over.
We saw in the trailer Lumine falling down in despair as she saw the Conria being bombarded and set ablaze, pretty much destroyed in front of her.
And also,
that wouldn't be right.
My mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Dang.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory.
Come by!
Destiny.
What was it, come by?
For giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Cup of tea's been left for Furyaman. How much did he actually perceive and how much did he let on? Continue the pursuit.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Oh, it's through this cave here. What the heck is going on? Through here? Down below? Bam! Oh man, I could have just used Zhongli. Jeez. That would have been a lot easier and less painful. Continue the pursuit. I was hoping that tent had a resemblance somehow. More dogs.
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey, hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us!
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
Oh, this again? Broad sweeping strokes. Slow, but calculated? Oh no. Oh no, what is going on?
I'm fine.
Be gone! Pup!
Shine down.
Oh no. Wait, what happened? Where am I?
Illusion shattered.
Frozen? How did I get frozen?
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
That looked nothing like frozen. Ah, yeah, don't force it. Oh, so much for conserving energy, huh? How's that going for you? You step aside. We'll beat them up
My
ourselves.
apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters.
Uh-oh.
Look, that's the same light again.
Time to take another trip down memory lane. Who we got this time?
Where am I?
Hello?
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Ah,
Danger
they're
is our duty,
ghosts.
ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
Where's your helmet?
No need to worry.
Is that the
Almighty
commander?
Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
An unwavering commitment to resistance.
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts.
She is the Bodhisattva to them, I guess.
This hope is the light that will guide
Bodhisattva?
us out from the dark.
Is that her name? Bodhisattva. She was the beauty that sailed. Beauty that sailed 1,000 ships. Oh, the Helen of Troy. She's like the Helen of Troy to their
Everyone,
whatever.
on me.
That was butchered.
Help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Hey, we got backup.
The Almighty Shogun!
Oh, we can't go past. Oh, there's a barrier. What is this? What is this?
Solidify.
Charge! Burst forth.
Order guide you.
97,000.
Solidify.
Press the advantage. Feel this ancient power. It's showtime.
Where you at, big boy? Get out of here, big boy. Big money? Can't beat the Geo team.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Should be the last.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
What's her problem?
Fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time.
Ah.
Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the Almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We're gonna go back into the ley lines.
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Or we'll die trying. We have no business in disrupting the reality they are experiencing.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the Almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future.
Wait a minute. Is it the Shogun that they're fighting for, or is it Makoto? They might be thinking it's Makoto.
No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the Almighty Shogun.
Oh. Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Not everything.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
Was that a promise to them or a promise to yourself?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy,
Hey,
I
chicken.
overlooked their
Otter.
splendor.
You guys
The
coming back
brave
from
blinded
Fortnite?
me to how brightly
Still
they
grinding?
shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines.
Screw Fortnite, says
But
chicken.
even so, they are due resolution.
I'm gonna be playing
I owe it to them
Fortnite
and
after
to all
my
the people who have
Arma
placed
stream.
their faith in me to
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later,
just so I could
you're
grind
doing
for
right by them now, and that's what counts.
for feathers.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this
I
is
think the
my
best way to
basic
do
duty
it
as Inazuma's Archon,
is in solo,
and I have neglected it for far
maybe,
too long. I
and
used to
just
think
using the
like
web
a
shooter to get
samurai,
around places
that I was
and
first
just
foremost a
unlock
warrior,
every
and my only
every
duty
chest that
was
comes
to
into
face
view.
whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs
just so I can
more
get
than a
the
warrior
enough
is someone
feathers
like Makoto.
before it ends.
Even
The
though
battle
I am
pass ends
utterly
tonight.
unlike Makoto and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on. It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh?
I'll win $1 million bucks.
She's changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
Oh. What the hell? What's going on?
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it.
Okay.
It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought.
We should get you to the doctor.
No need. She is calling me.
She?
The time has come. Can you help me walk?
Yeah, sure. We'll be your crutch.
I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
Grand Narukami Shrine.
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine. Mount Yugo. Yogo? 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 I think it's Yogo. Yugo. Yugo? Yogo. Like, pronounced as Yogo. Same with Goro. Goro? It's hard to pronounce things now. Whee! This one? This one? Always wondered about this place.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Oh, nice.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
Looks like she's having her migraine bout again.
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all.
She's happy that she's about to put an end to it.
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
Nice place you got here. It'll be nice. It'll be even nicer if I wasn't standing in knee-deep water. But I don't think that has stopped me at all.
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Follow me.
Okay.
Where are we
Yoink. Okay, how well suited are we against this fight with the GOT, mono GOT? We'll see.
Paimon's dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place...
He's big. It does look a lot like the plane of Utami.
Look! Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler.
What?
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that... the puppet?
Uh-oh.
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait! The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse! Are you,
No!
all right?
Paimon, she is never alright. She's seeing double. She's seeing more than one A. That is not alright status. That is, I'm going crazy. And I must exercise my demons.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body.
Oh. Oh, she's trying to be severed from you because she wants eternity or something.
As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes.
Yeah, there's a there's a flaw in your creation here. I started entertaining the idea of change. I became hostile in her eyes. What about Scaramouche? What about Scaramouche? Is that the reason why he went to the Fatui? Because he was seeing things that he didn't like and decided to go against the whatever.
But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
This is her system to safeguard against modifications to eternity.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! It's a bit extreme! Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day!
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed.
Yep, there's a flaw
I would
here.
not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way?
Trying to run her as admin.
Or something?
This EA isn't someone who leaves herself on an escape route.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits A's pain.
Control Alt.
Inevitable loss that comes
Control Alt Delete.
So too does it inherit
Pull up Task Manager.
to reach
Task
eternity.
Manager.
Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity.
That's a screenshot.
Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy?
I am... Trust no one. Not even yourself. And your other self.
I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Even the proud and mighty Oni Maiden was cut down and destroyed.
Ow.
Though your
Lady.
blood has been cleansed of
You
blood
hurt.
and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
Ow. Jeez, dude. Ow.
Weak. Inferior. Torn to oblivion.
Where'd she go?
Sweeps the lands.
The Magatsu electroculated destroyed them.
Illusion shattered.
Do a hit and run kind of thing. Oh, I forgot about that.
Shine down. Pathetic. Inazuma shines eternal. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Wait, is that her way of getting heals?
Illusion shattered.
Ouch.
Inferior.
Ow.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. The eye sweeps the lands. Shine down.
Ouch. Let me heal up a little bit. Give me a second. Damn. I don't want to fail this. I want to beat this on the first try. Let's see. Oh, nice riff. Let's see, do we have any? Ah, damn. I need to make more sweet madames. What have I been making this whole time? Oh.
Insolent. Inferior. Inferior.
Oh. Hit a wall. Oh, jeez.
There is no now you shall perish. Shine down. The kitsune sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Oh, hell no!
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Weak.
I'll beat that ass. I'll beat my. I'll beat my ass. Oh crap. Damn it. Alrighty, here we go. Ow.
Absurd. Inazuma shines eternal above destructions.
Oh my god. She split off into 5 of her. I'm about to die.
Shine down.
Ouch.
Fall here.
Can I eat? Can I eat? Let me eat, damn it. What do you mean? Oh.
Illusion shattered. A fleeting shadow. Now you shall perish. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Stillness transcending. Shine down. Ha!
Damn it! Again!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Jeez!
Weak. The eye sweeps the lands.
Oh crap. Nope. Nope. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Strike dead, torn to oblivion.
Oh my god!
You thine
58,000 damage!
before.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Oh, great.
Does that
She has ascended.
be a never-ending battle?
She has ascended from a bot
Maybe.
to a god.
But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking. One that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
What will happen to Inazuma in the meantime? We're just gonna leave them in the dust?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
Everyone looks at the Shogun for hope.
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight.
Is there
for
a
the
safe word for
everlasting
this?
future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean.
You may
of
have to
eternity.
change your password. You're gonna need a new password. This password is too old. Reset the Raiden Shogun with the new password.
I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath.
Witness me!
Please be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
Uh-oh.
But this means that...
Oh, we're out of here.
pass on my words.
Okay. Damn. She's undergoing an existential crisis and she's trying to deal with it. Noble.
Looks like we got kicked out.
Yep. Looks like it.
Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever?
Duke. Duke.
She was making sense.
Hey,
Maybe
Spongy.
this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still.
Being immature. A has no physical body anymore and has to rely on the Shogun.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning?
Welcome back.
And she forgets why
So,
she's there in
we
the
just
first
got...
place? It could
We just
happen.
fought ourselves
And then
as
she might
A
never leave
for
again.
fighting the Raiden Shogun. And now we're kicked out. And they're stuck in eternity to duke out. They're on a... What do you call it? A power struggle? There's a power struggle going on right now. Within herself. She's, resetting the Raiden Shogun. Well, we're not about to leave her just yet.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better.
Let's go to Yamiko.
Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight?
We can talk to Yamiko and send her the message. We're the errand boy, remember?
Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ran into it at the same time really, really hard.
Are you paying attention, Paimon? Did you listen to A at all? It's just one ear. In one ear, out the other. We need to talk to Yamiko.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about
No,
her.
you completely forgot about her. Nearly.
Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. Alright, up the mountain we go.
We go into the wild blue yonder, flying high into the... Oh my god, what the hell? How did that happen?
No, let me try again.
How did I get here? What the fox doing?
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Mm-hmm. You know it, girl.
I hope you realize
Girl.
how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
You're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech, do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
She's got some sass. I like her. Paimon, get to the point.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Fighting herself.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A, all right.
Yep. She's dumb. She's a good kind of
You
dumb.
know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now?
She's... this duel's more serious than anything up till now.
rushed into it without thinking. Well put.
That's not what I said.
She acts like such a child sometimes.
No, I'm pretty sure she thought long and hard. That's what she said. She said she thought long and hard. That's what she said. But not in that kind of way. However way you put it.
So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
Her?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure!
Yeah, she's trolling us, Paimon.
Uh-huh. You're a learning little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do.
Okay.
All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
You think?
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not
Oof.
just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like?
I didn't notice anything different.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
To a portal? Oh. Return to the entrance to the... Oh. Go back down. Okay. Down below?
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be.
And that is your craft. Being crafty.
To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
Okay.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand
Yes.
it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
Yep.
Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Great.
This is precisely why when entering
Quantum
the plane
physics.
of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can go in.
In your dreams.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine! Paimon's coming too.
You've got no choice, Paimon. You're stuck to me like I'm stuck with you. Like a rod with the fish.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space.
You say waves.
Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in.
Alright.
I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
Thank you.
For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Alrighty.
You better know what you're doing!
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Alright, jeez. Bossy much? Can you imagine Inazuma being ruled by a fox familiar? Punch it, Chewy! Or Paimon. Uh-oh.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
And we're back. Who's winning? How many years has it been? Jeez. Still going at it, huh? Again. Here we go. Part 2.
Huh?
Hello?
How can this be?
Yeah,
You
Mykal.
have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And
What
how
years?
come you have not changed at all in all these years?
What the hell? All these years? What?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it
Not
was
strong
back
enough.
then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too.
Are you talking to your you're talking to your something that you've made? That's, you know, egotistical much?
You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
500 years ago.
Final duel? Huh. So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Ding ding ding. Round 2 will be the round cards, the ring ladies for this fight. Are you gonna put an end to all this finally?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
What is that? What does that remind me of?
Long enough to witness the rise and fall.
Let me casually eat this. Okay, so it's gonna be what? A crit. Attack. Shield defense? Defense by 126. Something to build a defense by 235. Perfect. Go. And that one. And fight!
There is no escape. Spark is eternal energy they consume. Great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demand, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever.
I'ma kick my ass!
Witness the final calamity.
Ha! You've been fooled!
Obstacles. There is no escape.
Get out of here! I have won.
This is the end.
Time to enter a new
You
password.
have won.
It will be password.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit.
500 years later.
But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Musou Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power...
But look at my sword, my eyes are up here.
This blade belonged to Makoto.
Previous Shogun. Thanks.
Perhaps it can only respond to me with
As
its
if I
full
didn't
power
know
when I truly understand and believe in her.
by now.
When I clasped Musou Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again.
Alright, can we hug it out?
Once a familiar feeling, and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet, her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval.
Oh, thank you.
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future.
But this time it's gonna be against me.
Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Hold on, do they both have the same mole?
Fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Hey, Musou Ishin is glowing. Ah, we got some RGB going on in that sword. Ah.
Hello, A.
What?
Greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Musou Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
But... you never mentioned this to me.
Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you please expand on the word of everything? Can you tell us more? Can you give us some more, like, lore, please? more lore, please? Because you're generalizing here. You're still holding back some things. Everything happened so suddenly. What happened? What happened so suddenly? We want to know. I want to know.
I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime.
I have a feeling like Makoto, that little ball, would become some kind of pet for us in the future. I have a feeling that this is gonna be released to us.
But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future.
Much
Nor
like
can I
Furiyama.
walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
Damn. Damn, son. These are all beautifully orchestrated. The stories, this game.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of
How?
this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
Some wonderful things inside that place. Place is great. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time. It's like we're at the present.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Istaroth. Audio
Without
cut
the
up.
sacred
Okay, that
Sakura,
was weird.
Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness, but unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No, but I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today.
Wait, they did this?
And obviously I played my part too.
Which part?
It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not?
5 of them.
Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Isn't it obvious?
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Again, you guys are indebted to.
It wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
The inevitability of fate.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome.
Well, you look happy.
You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down?
She probably needs a dongo milk tea. Or dongo milk. She needs her dongo milk. Somebody get her some dongo milk. Stat!
After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward.
Good on you, lady.
I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back
She's
then.
a psychic.
She even factored my immaturity into her plan.
I mean, you still are immature, but yay!
It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
You made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
But getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front. It doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you played.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously
Hey,
accept
Avery.
them.
Oh, come
Welcome to the
on.
stream.
You only think it's rare.
I
because
think you
you
might be
never used to
finding the
listen to a
last
word
few
I
minutes
say.
of the stream was
Makoto
today,
said the exact
or
same thing.
it's gonna be centered on the Archon quest.
Great minds think alike.
It's been a great ride so far. We get to see
Does that
the.
qualify me to maybe take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
She does not look impressed. I wouldn't put it past her to let her go and rule over Inazuma, because she's a fox and she's crafty like that, and she has a huge amount of sass. Anyways, Avery, I think you're catching me on my last few minutes of the Archon quest. This stream is just gonna be the Archon quest, and that'll be all. But tomorrow we're gonna resume, using up our resin, doing our dailies and such. And then there's still the Mykal story character that we gotta do. I'm thinking of putting that on Monday morning. Genshin Impact stream. So hope you guys would be able to make it to that stream. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing with Jake. Trying to, farm for materials and such. I'm not entirely sure. I may have to go to his world because he's probably underleveled.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble.
Me?
than it's
I will
worth.
save for Ayato.
We will
Gambling
have to
addiction.
End the frivolities
No.
there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that,
Being strong-armed into pulling for
I will
Ayato.
abolish the
I get it.
decree.
Like, I understand though.
Really?
After seeing his movesets and such, and his power,
I
his
am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis.
his
In this
potential
case,
when
there is
fighting
no
with
further need to keep the
alongside
nation
his
under lock and key.
kid sister, they're a good duo to have. Water and ice, you put them together, frozen. Oh no, I want him because he's hot. Oh, okay. I mean that's a good quality you could find in a character. He's a good character nonetheless. But like utility wise, he's a pretty good character. He's a pretty solid character. I like his ultimate, his ult. Really, well, the word to describe him is elegant. And I kind of like him because he likes Ito. And I like Ito. Ito is a good bro. Ito called Ayato a bro, which is kind of surprising when I was watching the
I
stream.
don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead
the
for Inazuma.
the trailer for 2.6. I'm on 50-50, and for some reason, every time I want someone, I feel like I'll lose a 50-50. You gotta believe in the heart of the pools. In the heart of the banners. Sometimes it's unexpected. I will just give it to you. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. For those of us who don't have the best of luck, like IRL, I don't have the best of luck, but like, I just got lucky for once with pulling for Miko so early. But here's to hoping that you get Ayato, a character that you know you want to have. But then I end up getting them, but I know one day I'll lose my second 50-50. Your second 50-50? Is that if you lose your 50-50, it's guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get the character. But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities. New horizons are in your sights.
I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. That's funny. Play on words. Punny. That's very punny. That was very punny, eh? Haha. You get a... Oh, Dream Soccer. Oh, that's like a quest thing.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Okay, what exactly are these challenges? Did you pick up a psychic ability from Makoto as well?
Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative repercussions. For example, I can foresee the outside world...
yes, she has.
Inazuma's businesses. These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Yeah, like the Fatui. The Patui. More like the Patui.
Hey, you're thinking about this all so conscientiously. I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
And she is talking with a capitalistic mind. She has a capitalistic mind. She's a grifter. Crafty.
Honestly, Miko. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the gaze of the gods.
Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty.
That makes sense.
But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope. It was not just a duty, but a joy too. She loved humanity very dearly.
If the people of the past deserve the gods' attention, then so do the people of the future.
Indeed. No longer will I ignore their passions and dreams. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
And about the 500 years of dueling, is that...
To put it bluntly, it was constant torture, with no end in sight.
Years.
Faced
Jeez.
with an endless battle, I had to remain focused at all times. Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life. Safe to say, were it not for my previous experiences in combat, my skills would not have been up to the challenge. I would most certainly have been defeated. And through it all, you also had your part to play.
She's got some crazy combat focus. To be able to fight herself for 500 years. I can't imagine fighting myself for 10 minutes. If my will was that freaking... was endless. If that will was so strong.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
So what are we gonna do to mitigate any more damage? mitigate the damage to the sacred Sakura because it's holy.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions of their duties in this regard. It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
I hope it's
That's
anything
a tough one,
good.
all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Yaimiko said she was placing her god.
Yaimiko said nothing of the sort, and the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present.
Your Jedi mind tricks will not work on me, lady! I'm from the Sith.
Some words are not to be passed on. Trust me, you don't want to know the cost of betraying me. Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Ah, she's deflecting. Crafty.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Okay.
But I am prepared for them.
I'll be here to help you. I have no other questions though. 'Cause I have to end my stream. Alright everyone. That was the continuation of the Archon quest. There will be more to come in the new update, 2.6 update. It'll be out in probably what, a few months? A month or two? I can't wait to see what kind of new events we get. More importantly, I love the stories. I always come here for the stories. The stories are well put together, well choreographed, well written. And that's what I play this game for. Aside from the colorful and delightful characters each banner gives us, you know, it's always the stories that keep me engrossed and, you know, interested in the game with each update. Let's talk to Yaimiko. What does she gotta say?
Many challenges still lie ahead
Oh,
for
never mind.
Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I want to thank everyone for watching. Those who came by to watch. Appreciate you guys. Your continued support, your continued viewership and support for this channel, and I hope you like this this stream. I know I did. I loved it a lot. And I've learned a lot too about Conria and the things that are happening between the two nations, Conria and Tevat. And you know, we didn't get any more. We didn't get any. We did all this and got no information about her sister.
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around.
Sorry, Ito, I had to interrupt you because I'm trying to end my stream. I don't want you talking over me. Anyways, yeah, we'll learn more about, well, I mean, after watching the 2.6 trailer, we're gonna be talking with Dansleaf. Dansleaf, we talked to Dansleaf a long time ago, months ago. But in the 2.6 trailer, we'll be able to meet up with them again, but down in the caverns, in the chasm. So, our schedule would be after this stream. I'm gonna eat real quick, and then I'm gonna pull up Arma 3 and finish the Contact DLC.
That's why I've never spent a single more on
So I'm gonna be streaming
fair and square.
on both Twitch and YouTube, and hope that you guys could watch that as well. It's a really good series. It's a really good game for. It's a really popular game in Steam, and I plan to do more of the DLCs and perhaps play some multiplayer with Mykal maybe in the future. Anyways, that'll be it for today. I want to thank you guys again for watching. This has been Blue Oni, and I hope that you guys make it a great Saturday. I'll see you guys on my future streams. Bye bye, Blue. I enjoyed what I had joined for. Hey, there was a lot of content. There was a lot of meat. There was a lot of content in this 2 hours, 2.5 hours of me going through the Archon quest. So, if you want to go and rewatch the stream and catch up on what you missed, I'd be happy for you to try and rewatch. I advise it actually. It's really great. Made some good commentary. But you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys on my next stream. Sorry.
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet? Sweat and tears, that's what. That's how it gets stronger. I think we can all learn something from that.